And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Subnautica. Where my goal is now to try to go down to the last biome. Currently have the body cache within 6M is the biome we're looking for. It's not the body cache, it's that way. Although I need to get out of Margaret's area first, so that's the quickest way to that is going to be go back through the vent zone. Oops. What I think it is. Kaolinite. Could have used that quite a while ago. Well, I say I could use that. I probably could still use it. We might not actually be able to go deep enough without getting enough of that to get the depth upgrade. That's a grub. So I'll have to be careful down here. I've somehow gotten turned around in Margaret's place and found the biome that I'm actually looking for, so we might not be able to go deep enough. I do need... It's a scenario where let's pull up the recipes for what I need to do. I need a couple upgrades. We're going to go deeper. I'm not sure if we need to go deeper, but I'm mentally preparing for the situation. Okay, so I need 3 pieces of kaolinite. So I need 3 of those guys. So here's another. There's another. So those are the 3 minimum that I need. Some diamonds. No, that's quartz. There's some diamonds down here. What do I need the diamonds? Okay, back to the truck. This is the biome I'm thinking of. We can't necessarily go much deeper without getting the depth upgrade. 650 is our minimum depth.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
It's in the direction of artifact N60M. If we can get there without having to go deeper, we should be able to ascend from there. Get back up to our base, and then come back down under our fusing. Because yeah, I have no idea what the actual shape of this cavern is, other than this is the cavern network for the thing we're looking for. That's the Leviathan. One of the two Leviathans down here that can nibble on us. Regular nibbler. Okay, I actually went back towards Margaret's base. This is the thermal vent. Let's go up to the top of the thermal vent and I'll set up a beacon so we can find our way back here quickly. We've got the stuff for the depth module, and I think we'll be happier exploring the final couple biomes with a little bit extra depth available to us. Ship repaired. Next stop, seatruck dock. There probably is enough resources here that if I unloaded the prawns, I'd probably build a base here, but then I gotta find all the resources in the local area, and that sounds like effort that I don't really want to put in. I suppose there is an argument to figure out what the... Okay, that's how I can activate that. So if I click 4, and then it puts it on the left mouse button. If I click 2, that puts that on that. Well, that's already on left shift. Try out this guy. Keeps him from taking a nibble. The full charge is probably what we'll need to use against a Leviathan, is going to eat more power.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Do you have convenient access to the upgrade panel? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to unpark it then. Because I need to take the depth module out to upgrade the depth module. Same over here. Depth module. We'll park it still while we're doing that modification. So we can recharge while we're working. Just need to remember to put them in before we go. Always have a little bit of a problem. Where did I put my magnesium? Nickel. Where did I put my... Ah, nickel's in the other base. So bring this one over to the other base. I moved out of the old one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
One. 4. I do need 5. Do I have a 5th one? Did I screw up and consume one of them when I needed it? I might be short one. I might not be able to do both depth modules. Okay. I'll have to go check the base. Maybe I moved one, didn't move both of them. Didn't move all 5 of them. I was gonna have to upgrade the ingot, although that's pretty easy to do. I think I'm one nickel ingot short. One nickel bit short. If that's the case, that's gonna be slightly annoying. It's diamond lithium for the ingot. I would assume we'd have some lithium. Double check over here again. All the lockers on this side are empty. Empty, 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 yeah. You don't have lithium. You're empty, you're empty, you're empty. You have magnite, which is not what we're looking for, and a old scanner. Anything in the storage for you? Power cells. That's not what we're looking for. Mint is out of lithium. So I was gonna double check to make sure that is actually what I need. Might be looking for something I don't need. Lithium. In fact, I only need lithium. I don't need any diamonds. Okay. Go check to make sure I'm missing anything on the other one. Make sure the old storages don't have anything valuable in them. Table coral, uranium. Oh, there's some lithium. So we've got the lithium for that. So you can get one of the depth modules. There's more lithium. So yeah, I think I'm just one nickel short. Which is a little annoying. I forgot exactly where we were getting the nickel from. Otherwise I'd go out and get another one real quick. Trying to think if the data bank would have it in it. Sensible advanced fabrication. Okay, that's not useful. I was hoping my scanner would have given me a hint to which biomes I can find it easily in. Make sure there's nothing in the storage over here. Got some snowballs in it. And yeah, that's not what we're looking for. I could intentionally bring enough stuff along that we could throw up a rapid base, in case we can't find the nickel when we're looking. Right, because I'm nickel short is what we're at. Problem is they're not going to bring along for like an entire uranium power plant with us. Not really what I want to bring along. Pick up a bunch of storage and not be super useful. The only alternative is to leave. I think this is the one I'm leaning towards right now, is to leave the prawn suit behind. Because if I leave the prawn suit behind, yeah, we don't have the prawn suit to explore in. But without bringing the prawn suit along, I can't lose the prawn suit, and yeah, I won't be able to lose the prawn suit. And of course, the prawn suit's the thing that we... You know, I could also leave the trailer behind, right? We could basically detach the trailer and leave the prawn suit in the trailer behind. That's probably the way to do it. Double check what the depths are on both of them once I've got their modules in them. I don't know how deep we need to go, right? I don't want to bring the prawn suit down there to the depth where it's just going to break. So with the improved seatruck depth, going down to 1,000. I haven't done the upgrade for the prawn suit. And 700, yeah, so that's going to be a bit shallow. Not sure if we need the prawn suit right now, so let's actually yoink the docking module, leave that behind. It'll actually probably make us a little bit faster for what we're doing. I just have to be on the lookout for nickel. Short some nickel. Park that there. We'll have less storage if I'm doing this. I'll have to be a little bit careful about storage. That's probably fine. Leave the semi-valuable stuff behind. Is the plan. We'll put it in here. So, we're going down, so we don't need that helmet. Diamond, don't need the kaolinite, don't need the nickel. We'll take the batteries in case we need to swap any of our batteries. Don't need the spy pangling. Oh, then we don't need the water purification as well. Take a little bit of food, take a little bit of water for the drive. But first, let's eat and drink. There we go. So I spent nickel on something that didn't regroup it at some point, because I think I grabbed enough nickel to do both upgrades, and then apparently I'm short one, so... Okay, so I don't need you. We are looking for more lithium, so if I can get more lithium, we'll grab more lithium. Okay, back to the thermal then. There's a couple different ways down into that biome. See if I can make heads or tails of where I am once I'm in it again. Again, I haven't seen a map of actually what the biome looks like, so I know what we're looking for is in that extended area. And that's it. So we'll see how effective I am at finding what we're looking for. It's very much a, like, it's coming to bite me. I'm gonna turn on the defensive mechanism. Be on the lookout for nickel, and I'll probably take some more of the blue crystal. I think we have all we need for the blue crystal, but more nickel if we can find it. Okay, fair, down we go. We got depth of down to 1,000, so we don't have to worry about this thing crushing. And depth of 1,000 is the max on this one. And I think that's as deep as you need to go in this game. At least as deep as you need to go with the truck. Maybe an argument in one of those places you might want to go, well, let's make it a little deeper. I wouldn't be surprised if you're not in the truck. But that's a thermal unit. Got all the blueprints for those. So if we keep driving this way, we should find Margaret's base. There's Margaret's base. And it was this path over here that I think went down into the spooky place we were before. I'm going to back up off the controls for a moment. That wasn't exactly what I meant. Oh, because I don't have the... That's fair. Yeah, so I didn't notice the last time we were down in Margaret's base that Margaret's area here has 3 ways in. So there, that one, it's a little hard to see, is where we came in originally. That's the way out to the volcano, and then going deeper is deeper, obviously. So we're gonna go deep here. One thing I do need to be concerned about is I don't have infinite power. I have only what we got in the power cells. The spare power was stored in the prawn suit. So we need to probably need to turn around and go back before we hit 50% power. Probably get uncomfortably close to 0 power, but don't want to go all the way to 0 power. That's lithium. I think we're safe from Two nommed on here. Let's yoink the lithium. Find another piece of lithium, I think I'd be happy for got coming up in our construction queue. At the moment, 3 pieces, better than no pieces. Kaolinite. I don't really need any more kaolinite. Okay, a little bit of lithium. That's all the lithium we're going to want. So now we're looking for nickel. Oh, I think I remember where we got the nickel from. I think we got the nickel from where we found the first body part. I do actually have that as one of the specified locations to go to, so we can technically pass to that pretty easily. Okay. Got nibbled on a little bit there. Did engage the defense mechanism before it did too much damage. There are 2 of those down here. That probably only drove it off for a bit. Comes across this again, it'll probably take another nibble. I think this is a safe place to get out and do a quick spot repair. Gold. Got the honor to see gold. Holly cage. Okay, this is dead end. I gotta go up to go. I gotta go up to go down.
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both.
Perhaps
I cannot
both.
tell.
So that's an indication we are close to where we're looking. What we're looking for. This is the way down. Probably approaching the point where I'm gonna have
There
to.
is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Might be getting, if it was anything like the first Subnautica, where we're gonna have to get out and go by swim. Well, it could be wrong. This is definitely the right way, though. I might do. Actually, let's just do it. I'm gonna get out and check the local area map. That way it looks like. Okay. Yes, I could have maybe taken the prawn soup down here. I think we're just at the prawn soup's crush depth. That would have actually been fine down here, but. Is that the up I want? That's a question. Or did I turn around and come back the way I wanted to come from? I think I came up the inn. Okay. Back in, turn around, go back the other way. I think I somehow got turned around. It's easy to do. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Architect component.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Our designs
Given
provide
your current
redundancies.
location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted.
With your current location, I can
Scan
say
all
they
components you
improved.
need to make a storage body.
The storage
Are you
of
excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
cautious optimism. Okay, so in theory, I have final blueprint. I think I need to get back in the ship and get back to base or something for him to give me the recipe on where to put the bits together. Because we should get a recipe for putting them all together, because we now got all 3 bits. Yeah, as far as interesting facilities, this is actually a fairly minimalist one, I suppose. Oh, I need to pick some more kaolin on the way up. Okay, so I need to pick another 2 pieces on the way out. Shouldn't be hard to do. So that's the way we came from. Let's go. Nowhere. Goes nowhere. Looking for things in a place where there's no things. I'm the only diamond. And a little bit of extra kaolinite. I think we left some back at the base. Grab a 4th, just to make sure if I can find one close by. Okay, we're gonna have to move with the ship a bit before I find it.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depth.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Okay, so there's another facility for me to find. Oh dear. Hopefully finding the facility gives me a portal back to base, because the other bits we need to build the thing is at back to base. We're gonna track them down here, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue. That's as deep as this bit goes. I think that was the cave we were just exploring, so that's not where we want to go. I'm kind of exploring a little haphazardly down here. Don't have a good way to look at the local map while driving this thing around. That's the propulsion arm. I think we need another half the propulsion arm to finish getting that blueprint. Not that I'm super interested in the propulsion arm. One of you. One of you. Got enough kaolinite. So yeah, we can find the facility, and the facility just conveniently happens to have a teleport place to the Zero base. And we should be good to go to very quickly wrap this up. If there's no convenient teleport place from there, I'm gonna have a hard time getting out and back. Zapping it. That's the Leviathan. If you have the right tools, supposedly those are killable. They respawn, so there's no reason to do that. If you're desperate to get rid of them, you can in fact get rid of them. What I did doesn't damage them. I think you have to like knife them or drill arm them with a bronze or something. And it's not practicable, but it can be done. Okay, so this is the way in from the artifact N60M side, I think. Or if it's found an entirely different way in. Oh no, we're back to Margaret base. Back to Margaret's base, okay. I'm still short the nickel. Still short the nickel. So I don't really want to be up here. This is not the solution to... We haven't found the base. We haven't found... what we're looking for. Found the first part of what we're looking for. Found the second part of what we're looking for. So we need to find their medical facility, as he calls it. I'm hoping the medical facility again has a teleport door that'll be a quick way back out. Because otherwise I gotta find the stuff down here with no bronze suit, which may be a little hard to do. I got a little. It's been made a little bit more convenient because we found the battery material, the sponge, whatever it is. It's only making a part easier though. So I think the simple option right now is go deep. I'm trying to find the right space to go deeper. It's the body cache. We know that you can't go from here to the body cache without going up. That's not the right way. Although that might be a way to position myself to figure out which way we're going. I think we've been down in this crevice before. This is as good a place as any to pop out and look at the local area map. Yeah, we've been in this one before. Or actually, maybe we haven't been in this one before. Okay, so I think it's that way. So up and that way if we can. That's giving me some breathing room, although it's not going to buy me much time. Check the map. That's... I don't think the hole we want to go down, although we can check that hole. I think that's the hole we've been down already. Yeah, it doesn't buy as much time. Although down here we should be safe. So let's pop out, check the map. Yeah, I think this is the one we've been down already. Though I could be wrong. Does seem to go deeper. Yeah, that's the one we've been in already. This is a hole we've been in. This is not what we're looking for. Still haven't been this way. wrong? Wait. Is that 2 doors? It's 2 different doors. That's a good question. I think this is the one we've been in. The question is, it's different from the other door that is passed. This is the one we've been in. Let's check to see if this is different from the other door we've just been through, been past. Or does that just go around in a circle? That might just go around in a circle. That might have been what confused me. Let's... Yeah, I think I went around in a circle and got myself confused. Ourselves back down this hole again. I'm starting to run low on power, so I'm gonna have to start thinking about going back to base one way or the other. Yeah, one way or the other, we might have to go back to base soon. So I have enough power to get back to base. The biggest power consumption is actually fighting the stuff off that we run into. Crystals here. Very easy for something to be hiding in the crystals. That's a different one. Let's have to check. No, I don't think that's a different one. I've seen that water come to the roof before. Yeah, it's this hole. I've been in this hole before. That's not what I'm looking for. the defense mechanism, because this is usually an area where we get jumped by the thing. If we're gonna get jumped by the thing. Take a moment, get out, and do some repairs. Yeah, let's keep going this way. It's going up and not down, but probably just means this is a way out. It's nice enough to leave me alone. Oh, I think we're getting back close to Margaret space. Yeah, let's go back to base. We'll restore the power, get our character fed and watered, and we'll take another delve into the deep here. What I'll try to do is, now that I think I remember where the nickel is, I might take the detour to get the nickel so we can have the prawn suit on the back. And we've got more storage space and such. Oh, some probably blueprint I already have. Water filtration suit. Okay, so it's not a blueprint I already have, it's a blueprint I'm not very interested in. I know what that is. I took a peek at the wiki. Which is maybe one of the reasons I didn't go out of my way to find it. What that does is every so often you make water in exchange for your clothing slots. It's not enough to keep you hydrated, so like it's gonna allow you to be out longer, but I'd rather just bring more water. That is very much a personal me solution to a problem you might not have. Maybe you prefer the other way around, maybe you prefer having more water and not being as warm or whatever, right? Because that's what we're running right now, is we're running the warm suit. And I suppose the other suit, the one we haven't found, is actually the like armor suit, makes you tougher. Yeah, I think it was the ancient body cache biome here. Where the nickel was, we'll go grab another nickel or two. I think I only technically need one, but we'll grab two. And we'll head back to base and we'll get the depth of grid for the prawn suit, and then we can drag the prawn suit down. For exploration. lucky enough to find the nickel. I think this is the biome where we found the nickel. It's uranium, that's not nickel. That's nickel. Here we go. Oh, I never scanned these. Grand Cotton Enemy. Before I go wandering into my bring the knife out, just in case we get grabbing one of the local plants here. Okay, oh, second nickel. Let's get out. Oh, back to base we go. Is that a diamond? No, it's a diamond. It's a diamond. Let's work our way back to base.
Seek fluid intake.
So we can get the prawn suit, bring the prawn suit with us. Do I have the water to appease? I have the water, I don't have the food. Give it some water so it might
Vital
level
signs
less.
stabilizing.
Smash the afterburners a bit. At this point, we care less about the power because we're going back to where we're going to recharge the vehicle. And we got enough power to get back to base at this point. Serve it on the way out, burn it on the way in. And I suppose I could kind of just prep everything and bring it with us. Shove it in the prawn suit storage, it wouldn't be that terrible. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ship docked. Yeah, I'm gonna go quick grab the thing we need for the depth module from the prawn suit. Go create the prawn suit, upgrade, and then I think we'll take the park break. I'll evaluate bringing the... Oops. Put that in my inventory, please. Thank you. I'll evaluate whether we bring the stuff with us going looking for the factory or not. Medical center or not. In the beginning of the next one. So we come in here. Let's see upgrades. It's you. Mark 2. There we go. The character's gonna be a little hungry. Feed them.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Here we go. Got the characters fed and fueled. And shoved in the prawn suits. The prawn suit has plenty of crutch depth. And now it's got 1,100 meters. So yeah, at this point we're not worried about crushing either of them. So yeah, I'll make the decision whether we're going to bring the remaining ingredients with us. But if you're watching on YouTube, that will be in the next one. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to get up, stretch the legs, sip some tea, and then we'll be back to record one more part. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.